What's good, YouTube? This your boy Lang, man, and I'm back here with another reaction video, sliming right now. I'm about to react to Beyond Scared Straight Has Gone Too Far. You feel me? Before I get started though, y'all already know. If y'all new over here, y'all make sure y'all hit that sub button. And in case y'all did not know, I do music reactions over here, forensic file reactions over here, funny video reactions over here. Like, I do it all over here. You feel me? Like, I do all type of reactions over here. So if y'all new over here too, make sure to go check those out too if y'all haven't. You feel me? But this video right here, y'all been hitting me to react to for a minute. You feel me? Like, y'all was like, Lane, you gotta react to Beyond Scared Straight. Gotta react to that Beyond Scared Straight Has Gone Too Far. You feel me? And I want to tell y'all off rip, I don't really know nothing about this show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have heard of it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, because I got homies that be watching this, but I don't really watch it, so I don't really know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be watching shows like Forensic Files, like, off camera. Like, I watch shows like Jersey Shore, like, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really watch shows like this. You feel me? But we about to find out what's going on with Beyond Scared Straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how it's gone too far, because we about to find out, because I'm interested to know, like, what's going on, because I have heard a lot about this show, for real. But we about to find out, man. And like I said, I appreciate all the love and support over here. You feel me? We just gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. But let's get into this thing. This that Beyonce. Oh snap! I'm over here. You already know how I get on camera. Like, I be cushed out. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I be clicking stuff. This is what it is. But let's get into this reaction though, Slime. Let's go.
For me? You making it? What you making up? Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, it all started about 2 days ago when my mom woke me up for school. And, well, I didn't go to school. Okay, Shad. Oh. Yeah, I fucked up. And that's how I ended up in this situation with a big, buff, bald, black dude tossing me around like a rag doll. And well, it only gets worse from here because So yeah, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a show called Beyond Scared Straight. I recently came across it, and it's actually quite fascinating. There seems to be a lot of yelling, a lot of screaming, lots of pushing, shoving, fighting, and lifting random kids into the air as if they're ragdolls. No! God, please, no! No! And in all honesty, I don't know how any of this is actually legal, but hey, I'm not going to question it. But to sum it up in as little words as possible, this show is about parents who voluntarily send their troublemaker kids to prison. And I know, for a lot of you who are just now here.
Wait. They got a show where they send your kid. Why would you want to send your kid off to? Bro, look. Coming from an experience, you know what I'm saying? I never got sent, I never got sent off to no prison or nothing, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have got sent to military school, all type of shit growing up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done went to jail, all type of shit, you feel me? But, like, if your kid's, like, really, and I'm talking about, like, on some, like, the only way you should send your kid to some stuff like this, bro, is, like, if they're really, really bad, like, bro, if, like, they're stealing and all that, like, bro, that's bad, but, bro, like, every kid, like, steals, bro, like, and, like, every normal kid, they steal. I mean, not every kid, but, like, majority of kids, bro, they steal, bro. That's a normal thing. Like, that's just being a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't agree with sending no kid to some stuff like this, because, like, what happens if, like, I don't know, I just see, like, something bad, and if something bad would happen to, like, my kid, like if I had a kid and something were bad to happen to him or her, like, bro, it's fades on sight, bro. I'm telling you, you feel me? But bro, don't send your kid to stuff like this unless they like. I'm talking about really, really need it. Like they didn't kill somebody or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like they didn't did some stuff that's real, real bad. Feel me? That's the only way. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Would y'all send y'all kid to some stuff like this? Cause I wouldn't. I'm just keeping it true with y'all. I wouldn't at all. Like, nah.
About this for the first time in your lives, it may all seem a bit absurd and super crazy, but I assure you, it's a lot crazier than it actually sounds. So yeah, let's just dive right into this thing. Bro, right off the bat, this kid looks like he's about to punch all these f***ers in the face. Like, this kid looks like he's not playing at all. Homie kind of looks like he's about to go Super Saiyan at any moment now. Whoa, okay. Kid is already getting manhandled, man. He just stepped into prison, is already getting handed like this. Come on, bro. And why is the girl in the back laughing already? Like, what the like, I can understand me. I'm supposed to be laughing because I'm looking at this from a viewer's perspective, but she's actually there. Like, clearly she's not taking this serious at all.
You gonna step up there and talk to him, but you ain't gonna yank from me, you understand me? I'm the police.
Marcel, 13. He got locked up for stealing and
Bro, this is exactly what I just said, bro. Bro, you better not, bro. Bro's 13. He's stealing and fighting, bro. Like, come on, bro. Every kid fights and steals, bro. I just, like, come on, dog. It's not that serious to be sending them up here. Because, bro, I feel like parents that do this, bro, y'all don't really understand what this does to a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to send him to, like, you see, like, you in a grown man situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Because, and that really messes up a kid's, like, for real. Because, like I said, bro, I done been through military school. You know what I'm saying? I got sent to military school without even knowing. And then it drove me to get into what I got into. And then I went to jail. And then, you know what I'm saying? But all that, it's like that. And then obviously the stuff that I grew up seeing, like, messed me up from the get-go. Because I started seeing murder, all that, from a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just stuff like that. Like, I feel like, especially if you don't come from that, like, I bet you none of these, like, kids really come from the hood like that. I mean, some of them probably do, but no. But, you feel me? I feel like, bro, kids like him, you just gotta sit down and talk to. Like, you don't gotta send him or her to some stuff like this. All it does is just creates more of a problem. And, you know what I'm saying?
So apparently this kid's name is Marcel, he's 13, and he got sent to Beyond Scared Straight for stealing and fighting. And apparently he's the type of kid who cannot control his anger at all. So, like, if you're in class or in the lunchroom and you just so happen to be looking at him the wrong way, well, you're pretty much going to be getting your ass beat after school.
This is incident reports from the teacher. Marcel grabbed the student in the face and pushed him into the window.
It feel like a brick when he hit you. When I fight, I feel like I'm losing all my anger out on that person.
So, like you just heard from Marcel, whenever he's fighting someone, he feels as though that he's releasing all his anger onto the person he's beating up. And you know, I completely understand, because sometimes I need to release aggression. I'm pretty sure some of you need to release aggression. Sometimes we get angry and we start punching things. All of us have our different ways of releasing our emotions. But one thing we should never do is release those emotions onto other people, you know, because that never ends up going well. But not only does he have problems with his aggression, he also has problems with stealing stuff.
When my mom asked me to go get a lighter out of the car, I stole $20 out of her car and went to school and bought candy just to impress my friends.
His mom told him to just go get a lighter out of the car, honey.
And, bro, come on. He's only doing this to impress his friends. Come on, bro. It was not that serious. Kids do a lot to impress their friends. That's why I always tell y'all, bro. Like, don't even try to impress nobody. Just be you. And if people don't like you for you, bro, because I guarantee you, like, bro's 13, so he don't even really know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just doing stuff to, like, really he's following trends, bro. And I'll tell you right now, bro, like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. And for the people that don't like you for being like you, bro, then they not your real friends. If they want you to do dumb, goofy shit, they're not your true friends, bro. Feel me? Like, ain't no need to, that's all you gotta really talk to. Like, you just gotta talk to kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta talk to your kid like that. Like, you don't gotta send him or her up here, you know what I'm saying, for simple problems that every kid goes through. Like, it's not that necessary. It's not that deep.
Marcel, go get that lighter so your mommy can light up her Newports. But not only did Marcel get that lighter, but he also grabbed $20 and ran his ass to the corner store to buy candy so that he could impress his friends. It's understandable, but hey, it starts from $20, heads on up to $50, then $100, and then who knows, a year from now when he's like 13, he'll be robbing banks, stealing money trucks, goddamn, breaking into jewelry stores and planning heist like it's a GTA 5. I mean, my God. And obviously, you guys already know how the mom feels about all of this. She's on camera and she's getting pretty emotional, as you can see right here.
You're a bright kid, and I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you have to take the path that I took of being incarcerated. I don't want that to be our life.
Exactly. So the mom cares about her son, obviously. She wants the best for him. And what is the best way to cure the thievery and aggression of her child?
Gee whiz, Destiny. I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Well, send him on down to BSS. I'm pretty sure scaring and shocking and traumatizing your child into PTSD will cure all your...
Exactly. Like, I just told y'all, like, bro, that's not the answer. And if y'all have kids, bro, like, out there, to the people that got kids, because I don't got kids, but to the people that got kids, bro, like, and not planning to have kids, bro, don't send them to some stuff like this, because like I said, bro, like, it just creates trauma and just, it makes things worse. You know what I'm saying? A lot worse than they were, when you could have just easily sat down and had a conversation with them. You know what I'm saying? Just me, though. Just word. Just to give y'all game. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people ain't going to tell y'all this, but I'm going to tell y'all this, because you got a lot of parents that try to act like hypocrites, that act like they never did nothing or none of that. That's why they sending their kids to this, because they did it, but they don't really want to be truthful and be like, yeah, that we did the same stuff that you doing. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you just got to tell them. Just got to be like, bro, that's not right. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to send them to, like, this trauma place where it's really about to mess them up. Feel me?
Problems at home, and, won't cause any significant mental health problems down the line.
You granny ain't bitch ass. I raised a like you to me.
Bro, honestly, the way that some of these prisoners be yelling into some of these kids' ears has me questioning how they don't have immediate hearing problems after leaving this prison.
I'm gonna be in your face all day until you get this done correctly. Do you understand that, Corinna? Do you understand?
Exactly, like, bro, that's so unnecessary. Like, and coming from a person that's been through this, bro, it's so unnecessary. Like, it's so, a lot of stuff that in jail when they yelling and screaming, like, bro, it's so unnecessary. So that's the one thing I used to hate about being locked up, bro. Like, everybody want to scream and yell. Like, bro, be quiet, bro. I'm right next to you, bro. Like, I'm right here. You don't gotta, like, I dealt with that in military school, in jail, juvie, like, it's annoying. So, like I said, bro, don't just send your kids to stuff like this if they not really doing really nothing bad, bro. Like, come on, bro, relax, because I guarantee you, y'all, the parents that are doing this, y'all have done the same thing too, and your parents didn't send you to some stuff like this. So knock it off. Feel me?
I swear to God, if y'all don't shut the fuck up, like you guys know how if you go to a concert, a party, or a loud music festival and you spend all day there at the event, and then as soon as you leave and step outside, everything around you immediately feels quieter than usual? That's exactly how I imagine these kids would feel after leaving that prison. You know, probably got all these kids out here dazed and confused and disoriented because they all now have the hearing of a 95-year-old woman. Like I said before, I don't know how any of this is legal. Now, when it came time for all the innocent kids and lovely prisoners to have lunch, I saw the food, and in all honesty, I was absolutely disgusted. Because not only were they forcing these kids to prepare lunch for all these hungry prisoners, when I'm pretty sure most of these kids couldn't even boil water without burning down their own houses, but the food, oh my God, the food looked absolutely terrifying.
Yours is gonna taste like, I don't know what you just jacked yours all up.
Like, honestly, what in God's name is that abomination? Like, is that what they're really trying to feed these prisoners in the American prison system? This looks like a cross.
Bro, let me tell you, jail food is not good. Me, I always had commissary because I wasn't eating no. But bro, they don't care about you in jail, bro, or in prison. Cause once you in there, bro, you in there. You don't got no freedom, no rights. All that is stripped from you. Feel me? Like, they look at it like you under they territory. You under their house. So you play by their rules. That's how it is in there. Like, that's why I always tell y'all, you feel me? Like, it ain't cool to go to jail. Like, just cause you see your favorite rapper or whatever saying jail is cool, bro, it's not cool, bro. And the people that are in there, they don't want to be in there. They'll tell you that. The most gangsterous dudes in there, they don't want to be in there. Feel me? So, don't go to jail, bro. It ain't cool, none of that. Like, you don't want to be eating stuff like this, none of that. It ain't cool. And, like I said, if you got kids, don't send your kids some stuff like this, because that ain't cool, bro. That's foul. You feel me? You running away from your job as a parent, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's your kid. You know what I'm saying? So you got to raise it. Raise him or her, and you got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? The good and the bad. Don't send your kid off to some stuff like this because him or her is getting bad a little bit. Come on, man. They're 12, 13 years old. They don't even know what they doing yet. Feel me? So, just don't do it, bro.
Between dog food, cat food, and the leftover slop that you'd give a pig for dinner at a farm. That shit looks like school cafeteria food, but 100 times worse. This shit looks like it just came out of the New York City landfill. Rats and homeless people be feasting on this shit 24/7. Like, this shit looks like the national dish of people who don't know how to cook, but decided to have enough confidence one day to think that they could. I mean, honestly, bro, if there was ever one reason to reform the American prison system, this would be it. We can't be feeding actual human beings this disgusting nonsense. Oh my God.
This is what you'll be eating later.
I'm gonna go home with diarrhea.
Ball Pool, with over 10 million daily players on your smartphone or tablet.
Let me take this on to my dog. He'll eat it.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell that this kid has never had a decent meal in his entire life for him to be calling this shit good. And then you got the girl over here, well, she has the perfect reaction to tasting this abomination. Like, you know, if someone makes that reaction while tasting food, you done f***ed up. You know, that's the kind of face you make when you walk into a room that smells like straight ass, feet, musk, you know, old people, stale piss, ancient fecal matter, literally smelling like 1,000 years of death. And then you got the security guard over here threatening to make everyone stay at the prison until you at least try the food.
Y'all don't at least eat some of it, then we'll make everybody stay until they eat all of it.
Yeah, okay, Baldy. We'll see about that one. Like, if that were me, I'd rather start a prison fight before my mouth ever touched that mystery meat. Now, one thing I gotta say is, I completely understand that some kids just cannot learn the easy way. You can't simply just send them up to their rooms and ban them from watching TV or having phones or talking to their friends. You gotta go to extreme measures like this. But this right here, I think this is, even for this kid, this is kind of going too far. Because here in this next clip, you have like 50 prisoners surrounding this kid and literally looking like they're jumping the kid and taking his shoes away. Like, what the like, if this kid was...
That's what I mean, bro. Bro, like, what happens if you send your kid up there and then they come back beat up, or they go in there and they don't come out? You gotta remember, bro, you sending them with wolves, people that don't really care about them, bro. Why would you do that? Like, really think, bro, before you do some dumb, goofy, idiotic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cause you never know, bro. That could be your kid's demise. Feel me? He can go in there, and him or her can go in there and then not come out. Then now you looking retarded, like, oh, my baby, bye. But if it wasn't for you sending them up there, him or her up there, this would never happen in the first place. So, bro, man, just for real, pay attention to, like, your kids, man, and for real love your kids, bro, and take care of your kids, for real. Don't send them to some shit like this just because they doing some kid stuff, bro. Especially if you done it, bro, don't judge them. You know what I'm saying? Let them be kids. You know what I'm saying?
Traumatized before? He sure is now. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video. If you want me to...
Anyway, man, I'm gonna end it right there, Slime. Like I said, shout out to bro for this video. You feel me? And y'all let me know how y'all think about Beyond Scared Straight. Like I said, I wouldn't do it. Send my kids I wouldn't send my kids to some stuff like this. I'm over here stuttering, bro. Just the kush, bro. But whatever, man. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe, and I'll holler at y'all next time, Slime.